What's up, everybody? My name is Ebony Lewis. I am a painting major. I attend Texas A&M Commerce University, and I am non-Greek.
Okay. Ebony, attending Texas A&M University, how do you feel about our Greeks on campus?
Well, first of all, I have a lot of friends that are Greeks, you know what I mean? But as far as how I feel about them, I feel it's beneficial to some people, but I also feel that it's kind of strayed away from what I think it originally was supposed to do, which is supposed to lift each other up, our people up in general. So, I mean, I like Greeks and, cool, because a lot of my friends are, but I think it's kind of strayed away over the years as to what the initial point is supposed to be about. So.
Okay. And as you said, they're about service and scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that they bring that to the table at this campus?
I'm going to say not so much, just because the only thing that I don't think Greeks on this campus really understand the influence that they could potentially have on incoming freshmen, young adults. Greek is just like, when you're in high school and you see the football team, you see the athletes and all that, what that was in high school, Greeks are kind of like that in college. And I think they can have a tremendous impact on these young adults in a positive manner. But instead, we throwing parties and doing all this stuff, and we throw, every now and then we put a little form or something in there, about something that's, to me, could be irrelevant, when we need to learn how to start treating each other, as individuals, as black people, as people in general. We need to do stuff like that. We need to bring sexual awareness on campus, stuff that's killing our people. Being uneducated or dropout rate in high school is ridiculous, because, nobody wants to mentor, nobody wants to take the time out of their day to do that, and I feel like Greeks, if they step and do that, then a lot of people will follow, just because they are that thing on campus, you know what I'm saying? So.
Knowing that the Greeks are the eye of the campus, do you feel that the reason why Texas A&M Commerce freshman enrollment rate was because of Greeks or because of education?
I think being a freshman, I don't know. Being a freshman, you always think about what's cool, what's in, you know what I mean? As far as education-wise, I'm not going to say that their main reason was to come down here and be Greek, because that would be silly. That would be foolish of them, and it would be a waste of money. You know what I'm saying? To come down to college only to pledge when you're supposed to be getting your education. You know what I mean? And that's important. I think that's the focus that we need to be focusing on, is education. We are in college. We are not in Greek school. You know what I'm saying? So.
There is a lot of African Americans on campus, even though our white or Caucasians, Anglo-Saxons, whatever rate is higher. How do you feel, or what do you see about the unity between the black Greeks and white Greeks?
Well, since I'm not Greek, I can't really speak on.
Or what do you see, since they are the standard, quote unquote, of the campus, and you observe them doing their different activities? How do you see them interact? Do you see them unify themselves with the white Greeks, or are they more like, oh, because I'm a black Greek, I stood for such and such, then I'm going to just stick here? Do you see, what do you see?
As far as between, Panhellenic and non-Panhellenic Greeks, some of that? I mean, white Greeks really don't seem to me to reach out to a lot of the black Greeks. I know I've seen a lot of alphas, Kiku again, Phi Betas and stuff like that. And but as far as white Greeks reaching out to black Greeks, I can't say that I see that unity here at this particular campus, because it may be a breakdown between our own organizations, our own black organizations. It could be a breakdown with unity there. So if we don't unify with each other first, there's no way possible we can unify with another group of people who can't relate to us at all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In a certain sense. Not to say they can't relate, but in a certain sense, we share a struggle, and we don't get along sometimes. And so let alone somebody who doesn't have that commonality, and try to unify with them, it would be not impossible, but it would be 10 times harder. So.
My name is Kason Taylor. I'm a graduate student here at Texas A&M University Commerce. I work at the Sam Rayburn Student Center as the Assistant Director of Operations here, and I'm a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
Okay. Kason, attending Texas A&M Commerce, how do you, or what have you seen each Greek organization bring to the table?
To be honest, I really can't speak for all Greeks. Only Greek I can really speak for is my fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha. You know, every year we do the Cold War program. Also, it's called Senior Day with the Alphas, where we bring in high school seniors down here to give them a typical day in the college life. We also give out between $10 and $15, $500 scholarships. So we're just trying to improve the campus, encourage students to go to school, and just things of that nature. As far as other fraternities and sororities, I really can't tell you too much of what they do. I just know what I do and what my fraternity does.
Okay. As it's been said, the incoming freshman of 2009 for Texas A&M Commerce was the most highest enrolling class. Do you feel that these students nowadays come for education or for Greek?
To be honest, I think they still come for education. I don't know if you noticed or not, but some of the Greek numbers are starting to go down over the past couple of years. So I know for a fact they're really not coming just to be Greek. They're really coming, well, I hope that they're coming to further education. Some of them just come just because they think it's what they're supposed to do, or their parents made them come. Before it's coming just to be Greek, no, I don't believe that at all.
Okay. Greek life on campus of Texas A&M. Some people say, some of the Greeks say it's a strong unity. Some say it isn't. How do you feel about that, being a part of Greek life on campus?
I have mixed feelings about it. Like I said, we're starting to get a little bit better. My freshman year was back in 2003. I became an Alpha in 2004, and it used to be real bad, where certain groups didn't get along with each other, and then there'd be fights or little scrimmages at parties and things of that nature. It has calmed down a lot since then. You're still gonna have problems between some people. It's just they're becoming smarter about it. They're not bringing it out in the public, letting everybody know about it. As far as the fraternity side, sorority side, I think they're starting to get a little bit better. I know it was a couple problems in the beginning of the fall semester, if I'm not mistaken, but it's slowly starting to get better. They're slowly starting to realize, what unity is all about, as far as becoming one as Greeks. So hopefully it'll become even better and even better as the years come.
Okay. One of my questions for Greeks that I have asked, and I'm going to ask you, how would you feel if all Greek was abolished? Black Greeks, white Greeks, all letters were taken away, even though you pledged, you did that process, whatever the case may be. How would you feel if that was stripped away?
I would feel it would be a disservice to the campus and the community. I always felt that Greeks should consider themselves leaders of the campus. That's why we try to have community service programs or just regular programs just for the students to have something to do. We're the leaders. Pretty much, things that we do, we're being watched, and that's what attracts people to us. So I think if they take away the letters, they take away degree life away from commerce, I think the campus would be very dull. There won't be too much going on. If the campus is dull, students wouldn't want to come and enroll here, and that will hurt the campus altogether. So I think Greek plays a very important role, and I think it's something that you probably don't want to take off the campus.
You said that it will make life or the school dull. At different campuses, they don't have Greek at all, and they still hold a successful education system. Do you think Commerce can do that, or that they will fall and less students will still not come for school education, I guess?
Well, yeah, being Greek has nothing to do with the academic side. If there was no Greek literature, I still feel that people still get the work done, take care of their business, well, the ones that want to take care of their business, make the good grades and all that stuff. When I say dull, I mean as far as just having events, getting the school spirit up, things of that nature. Because we know here, school spirit hasn't been where it's supposed to be.
Right.
And sometimes we use the Greeks to try to help, bring the school spirit up by having all Greeks come to basketball games, football games together, being in the bleachers so people can see brotherhood and sisterhood and things of that nature. So that's what I mean when I say if it wasn't Greeks, it would be dull. As far as the academic side, I'm ready. I don't think it'll be a big change for his academics. It's just school spirit, just giving people things to do.
I don't do it for the cars and the fancy drops. I do it for hip hop. I do it for hip hop. I do it for hip hop, and I don't do it for the chains and the flashing rocks. I do it for hip hop. I do it for hip hop.